Most businesses, and our workplace, have top-down management structures. The employee is told what to do by his boss, in a chain of commands starting with the president or CEO. Today, because of the collaborative nature of social media technology, we can eliminate the boss, and govern any enterprise as a direct democracy. Direct democracy is simple. First and foremost, its operation is open, information is made available online to all users. Choices can then be debated online, agreed to by a majority, and executed by staff. An open direct democracy is a system of governance, which automatically curbs our individual instinct to take a larger piece of pie than we deserve. When others moderate all choices, we have no other choice than to do what is fair to others. Social media was designed for online collaboration. It was created by hackers, for hackers, in order to collaborate and build the software which would evolve to become the Internet we use today. This same technology is what we used to build our platform, which provides for the direct, democratic administration of our business. Open source started with a legal agreement. In 1989, the first version of the GNU General Public License was published. It became a widely used, free software license. This license guarantees end users the freedom to run, study, share, and modify the licensed software. In theory, the same can be done with any business. A similar user agreement would give the users of this website the right to manage a certain business. This agreement could give control of a business to particular users. Then, by providing these users with an online management platform, they could observe, and participate openly, with the operation of the business, all from a home computer, or cell phone. The open-source software community builds software, and then gives it away to others, for them to develop and use. In the case of a business is created, then given away to others to manage, and make choices for what to do with any profits. If this platform is successful, it could be used in situations where business owners, who no longer wish to continue, would give the business away, in such a fashion, that it is taken over by a collaborative of past customers, or investors, to continue a service they have enjoyed, reimbursing the previous owner over time. We created a web platform, where users can come to collaborate online, and operate a business. A platform that needs people, that will take charge. This is a prototype. As far as we know, this has never been done before. It turns out, that finding people to take charge, to run such a business, is difficult. In fact, finding those first adopters, is the most difficult task of all. Similar to many animals, people can be herd-bound. We have difficulty straying from the pack, and of trying new alternatives. This makes it difficult, to find first adopters, that will take charge, and lead others. If open-source software is difficult to understand, more confounding would be a business that is given away, for others to take over. The idea that you are getting anything for free creates distrust. Why would anyone give away a business? We are not actually giving away a business, we are giving away the authority to manage the business, and to make choices of what to do with any profits. There have been many changes in the past 40 years. The obvious one is the technology we use. The less obvious are the fundamental changes in the economics of supply and demand. Things have changed in economics. The demand side of the equation has become more significant than the supply side. Simply put, there are a whole lot of suppliers trying to get us to buy what they are selling, and because of this, the consumer is more important than ever. If we can discover how to give away a business to consumers, we would have created a pool of very loyal consumers. If we have a business operated by consumers, they will assure a trusted supply chain, and a better value, for themselves. These same consumers would provide the sales network for a variety of products and services. If we can build this direct democracy into a business, we would have for the first time created a supply chain that is not based on taking advantage of the consumer. The term profit would have a different significance. In the past, the only way we could run a business was by hiring directors and hoping they would make good choices. We would trust in a corporate black box. Blue chip corporations were trusted, with investors having little or no control of management. The consumer was seen as a target, with companies competing, to make as large of a profit as possible, from the products they sold, or services they provided. All good investors know that there is a chance that their investment may be improperly run, that the CEO might be embezzling, or following a wrong course. Neither investors, nor consumers ever had significant ability to make choices, within a corporate structure. I think you can see, how giving away the control of a business, may not be as foolish as it may at first appear. First adopters, and the first rules. In general, people distrust, do not understand, or particularly like technology. The vast majority have not heard of open source, and would not accept that free technology is real, or that it could be trusted. In fact, the reverse is true. Open source technology is the most advanced, and most secure available, and yes, it is free. With regard to the concept I am presenting to you, we are a business that hopes to be profitable. Using a simple formula of open democratic governance and basically giving away the store to everyone, we hope to outperform both Facebook and Amazon. The stumbling block is finding first adopters that will take control of our business model. It will be our first users that will create the rules for a new system of direct, online management. In essence, our first users will be our founders. As in any other business, our founders will most likely design our rules in such a way as to take for themselves a larger share of the future wealth of the enterprise. Maybe you can also see the incentive of becoming a first adopter. This project and its goals. Most of the site can only be seen when you sign in. What you will see is a basis designed to achieve the following goals. 1. The control of social media and e-commerce by its users. Why would you not want to have some control of the store you buy from, or the business you invest in? 2. To teach technology as it evolves. Regardless of what your business is, we can all be significantly affected by technical changes. Much of today's technology is in the form of shared applications that can be used by a variety of users. If you have ever participated in any open source project, you have noticed that you do not pay for the software, you learn and participate with a community. You are encouraged to learn and participate because that is how the software gets better. As an open business, we are based on technology. We provide shared business platforms to your community. We have the same needs as open source. We want users to participate, so they can be more involved in the development of the applications we provide. 3. Encouraging collaboration between local merchants. There are significant advantages that can be found when merchants collaborate. Most merchants have customers that could be recommended to other merchants, selling different products. The primary application on our site is the e-commerce platform. A marketplace, which promotes local merchants, and is a unique product directory. 4. A more secure community-based, social media platform. An open democratic system of governance permits every user to know what is done with their data. Local communities can direct how they want their local platform to behave. An invitation-only system of users builds trusted networks that can be verified. The component parts of our site. You will need to sign in to use most of the tools on this site. If you do not have an account, or have any problems, please contact us. What you will see is the interface of a system called Drupal, with very few changes. Everything you see is open source, and can be used in your business or profession for free. Most likely, you are using paid applications that are built from Drupal, which are simply made to look a little different, and given another name. Drupal is a community of over 1 million users and developers. It is the most advanced, open-source, database-driven platform for building social media and e-commerce applications. The point is, that anything you might learn here, you will be able to use, in whatever else you do. The way this site, and all of social media works, is by managing content. This is why this technology is called a CMS, or content management system. Everything done on the site is saved onto a relational database. Content is generally called a node, which is at least two pieces of related data. For instance, a title, and a user. Of course, nodes can have many related pieces of data, like dates, files, images, comments, locations, and more. All this depends on what you want the node to do. An invoice would have different related data like amounts, calculations, address, and more, whereas a news article about an election would have different data fields like images, text, dates, or other. As a management system, you would relate content, or nodes, to users. You would see communication, and transactions, as the content, and the users as employees, with the site, or system keeping track, of all the activity of your business. Components, or fields, can be attached to content, or users, as you might see fit, for your business, or profession. Permissions for each can also be configured, as you may desire. Users can also have variables, and permissions. We have 5 types of users. They are authenticated, sales, merchant, manager, and administrator. Each user type has more permissions to do different things on the site than the next. These relations between the user and the data are saved with any activity on the site. This keeps an automatic account of everything that happens on the site. When you sign in, I suggest that you open your shortcuts. This is done by clicking the gray arrow on the upper right-hand side of the website. This will open a menu with different views available to you, which will display the data on the website. Views – this is the tool that enables us to present, filter, sort, and select data on the website in different ways. You can sort and locate locations on a map, or list news blogs by topics. Next, click the upper right, where it says Hello, and your username. This will take you to your account page. Your account page will most likely be sparse, since you have not created any content yet. The site has 6 main node types that do different things. Locations. These generate maps that provide local directories. They can be sorted by geographic and other variables. Users can have areas they administer. They can provide important local services for merchants and other site users. Items for sale. These are the products for our e-commerce application. They can sort by locality, as well as with a variety of other variables. Merchants or individuals can place items up for sale. Your account page will give you an inventory of what you have for sale. Contacts. These can be used for collaboration with other merchants. They can be linked to locations or outside websites. Merchant accounts can share contacts and provide sales services for one another. Groups. These are blog entries for individual groups, like a church. When grouped as a location, they can act as a local news service. Groups can have a variety of aspects, and are places where users can share ideas online. Relations. These are journal posts that can be seen only by your selected friends. This is the primary, social media aspect of the site. This aspect awaits first adopters to guide in the redesign of this application. Forums. This is the place for open debate for all aspects pertaining to this site. Debate can also be done with private messages, but actual changes to our project are displayed openly. This is in essence the full presentation of our prototype website. This project needs ordinary people, business people, people that use social media, and in particular people that will take charge. If there is any aspect you do not understand, just ask. Thank you for watching.